Everyone, and welcome back to the Together Apart video series. This coming Thursday is the Ethiopian Jewish holiday of Sigd. Now, Sigd is a centuries-old Jewish holiday celebrated by the Ethiopian Jewish community. In many ways, it is like Yom Kippur, and in other ways, it's very much like Shavuot. It's like Yom Kippur in the sense that one of the practices of the holiday is to fast and to engage in prayers of repentance and to work on repairing relationships. It's like Shavuot in the sense that it is about also celebrating our covenant with God, the covenant between God and the Jewish people, and is also about celebrating accepting the Torah. Traditionally, the holiday would be about a sort of dramatic, embodied experience of all of these things. Traditionally, the community would climb up a mountain and would fast and would pray and would do the work of repairing relationships. And all of this would then culminate in a feast and celebration in the afternoon. Now, once the Ethiopian Jewish community, for the most part, moved to the state of Israel, the holiday in some ways changed. What's also central in this holiday is about a yearning to return to Jerusalem. And since the community now lives in Israel, there is a good deal of celebration that takes place in Jerusalem. But it also became an official state holiday in 2008, meaning that the entire Israeli society now celebrates this important holiday. So what this means is that as a country, everybody is taking the time to celebrate and to learn about Ethiopian Jewish culture, history, and religious practice, among other things. So many of us here at Temple Beth Torah are of Ashkenazi Jewish descent, which means that our ancestors come from Central and Eastern Europe. What this means is that our history, our culture, our religious practice, our food, so many things really come from Central and Eastern Europe. They're really originating there. But we know that the Jewish world is much more vast than this, that there are what are called Mizrahi Jews, Jews from the Arab world. There are Sephardi Jews, Jews whose origins are in the Iberian Peninsula, Spain, etc., and that therefore Jewish religious practice and Jewish religious culture or Jewish culture comes from so many different parts of the world. We as Jews have always been enmeshed in the communities that we've been part of. Therefore, Jewish food, Jewish religious practice, Jewish culture will look different depending on our origins. So, as your rabbi, I really want to invite you and encourage you to take some time this week to learn more about the Ethiopian Jewish community, to learn more about the holiday of Sigd itself, to learn more about Ethiopian Jewish history, culture, etc. I want to invite you to ask things and to learn about things like what the history of the community is, what its unique religious practices are, of which there are many, what it looks like in the Ethiopian Jewish community to celebrate certain holidays, what are beloved foods of the community, really anything that strikes your interest. And I hope that you'll share what you learn with me. I too am curious to learn more, and I'll be interested to know what you find out this week.